Hello, thanks for joining me, Kent Beer Reviews. This one is very kind of new. I don't often get new release beers basically the week they come out, but I did with this one. I've heard one or two good things about it, and I mainly bought it, the artwork. Whew. Anyway, we're going up to Huddersfield again in West Yorkshire from MagicRock, and this is their Clairvoyance IPA. Look at this can. Wow. Pretty amazing. So yeah, an IPA, 7% ABV. This has got a best before date by the look of it of 24th of July of 2017. It's slightly smudged. There you go. I do like to see a canned on date, but hey ho, I know it's very fresh. It's only just come on to rate beer in the last day. So, beer in the glass then. There's quite a commercial description to this beer. I'll go into that in a minute. Wow. Haze for days. Wonderful looking beer. Look at that. Another orange juice. New England style IPA. Brewed in the UK. These guys, along with another brewery in Manchester, are really pushing the boundaries with British brewed IPAs. That looks absolutely stunning. Just covering the top of the beer with a frothy head. There is carbonation running through the beer, but you're not really picking up. See it a little bit there rising to the top of the glass. But yeah, that looks amazing. Let's get an aroma then. Oh my word. It smells so fresh, so vibrant. There's big mango in this beer. Oh, it's a juice bomb, another juice bomb. Pineapple, grapefruit, the same. I'm saying the same kind of things, but that is generally what it is. Some light stone fruit, but citriness. Yeah, peaches. Wow. Smells beautiful. Let's give it a try. Cheers. They are having a laugh at how good this beer is. That is absolutely stunning. It's quite smooth mouthfeel to the beer, citriness. Oh my word. 7%, you're not picking up the ABV. It's not too harsh. It's got a nice balance between the sweet malt. Not picking up, there's a slight bitterness there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even if it was a little bit more bitter on the back end, it still wouldn't matter. This beer is that good. It's stunning. Oh, it is so good. There's a bit of information. Let me just try and find it for you. I'm going to start doing this a bit more, because I think it adds to the general thing of the beer. The commercial description on Untappd says a smoothly balanced and refreshing IPA brewed with our house golden promise base malt, along with golden naked oats, wheat, and acidulated malt. Citra and NZ Motueka hops in the whirlpool and dry hop deliver aromas of flavours of passion fruit, mango and lime, fermented with our house Californian ale yeast WLP00 to give a great drinkability and a clean hop profile with minimum interference from the yeast. It is just unbelievable, this beer. I purchased this beer on the online shop at MagicRock earlier in the week. But it's just stunning. It is a stunning beer. It is a beer that, if they sold this as one of their core range beers, for probably a year you'd probably be finding it hard to pick this beer up. So I got in there quick with this one. It is that good. It's so easy drinking. So this is in a 500ml can as well. I did actually purchase 2 of these because it was not really a gamble, because I know what sort of quality these guys do. Especially, I've had their tall boy cans and none of them are what I've tried. This is the 4th one. They've done a collaboration with Cloudwater for one of them, the Big Dipper, you might have seen that. But yeah, this is absolutely staggeringly good. Along with the Big Dipper, of course. Ugh. I'm going to rate it. I'm going to have one more mouthful. I think you know where it's going. Oh, my word. For me, that's an easy 10 out of 10. It's easy. First mouthful, you know it's of that quality. It's 100 out of 100 for me. Untapped, it's only not long come on Untapped. There's only 175 ratings on Untapped. That's probably the lowest I've ever had a beer that was already on Untapped, so you kind of know. This was actually added on the 26th of January onto Untapped, so we are now the 4th of February of 2017. So it's coming in at 4.23 out of 5 caps, so that's pretty high. It's just over. It's getting on for about an 8.5. 8.5. It's a better beer than that. It's a 10 beer. It's a 5 cap. Whatever you want to call it. It's 100. A 5 cap. 10 out of 10. Definitely. So, if you've had this beer, or you've managed to get hold of this beer already, or you're getting it, or whatever, once you've had it, or if you've had it, let me know what you think about it. It's amazing. So yeah, I'll put all the links down below, and yeah, let me know. Right, I didn't put this on the commercial description, the actual description of the video, because I didn't want to make another review of a beer I've already reviewed. But I've got another, as I'm doing a MagicRock beer, I've got the new batch of the Hypnotist IPA. This is 6.8% ABV, 500ml can. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and try this second batch. If you check my review out on the channel, what review number is it? 468 is the original review. I'm just throwing this in for like an extra. You'll notice that it was still very good, but there was a kind of a sour front end to this beer. That is quite dark. Drinking so many beers over the last kind of month or so, it's just over just below a finger of pure white head. But yeah, decent carbonation. This beer is supposed to be less sour or tart at the front end, so I wanted to just throw this in as a little extra, really, if you're thinking about getting the second batch. Lovely aroma, mangoes, passion fruit, grapefruit, pineapple. Beautiful smelling. Let's go for it and see what this front end is like. Cheers. It's probably clashing a little bit with the beer I've just had, so it'll probably take me a couple of mouthfuls. So if you're still with me, thank you for joining and putting up for this longer review. It's still got that slight tart front end, but it's nowhere near as harsh and as mouth puckering for me. And I've just had an IPA, it's got none of that. That's probably why it's being enhanced a little bit more. My taste buds need to get used to a different beer. It's nowhere near. It comes in probably around about the end of the first, say at the third, end of the first third of the actual taste. It's not as instant as it was for me on the first batch. Incidentally, the second batch, the best before date on this one is the 2nd of July of 2017. So if you get that one, then you'll know it's a second batch beer from the brewery, the same as the Clairvoyant. Oh, it's better for me. It's not quite. I'll give it a quick rating. It's better. I can't remember what I gave the original. I might have given it a 9 or an 8 maybe, I'm not sure. But it's better. If I've given the other one a 9, I'm giving this one a 9, or 9.5 then, if you want, just to make sure, because I can't remember. But yeah, it's a 9. It's an A, between an A and an A plus beer, bang in the middle, something like that. It's definitely, for me, drinking much easier. It's not so much of a shock. I've got, is there anything on there? The malts are Golden Promise, oats, rye and acid malt, which I assume is the same malt as Acidulated malt, is slightly different. The hops are T90 Amarillo, Cryo hops, lupulin powder, Citra, Mosaic and Simcoe in this one. So yeah, T90, Citra and Motueka in hops in the Clairvoyant. The original, this beer, or this review's beer. So I thought I'd throw this in. This is small batch brew number 20, H IPA, 6.8%. So yeah, these guys are out of Huddersfield. So yeah, 9.5, 9.5, something like that out of 10. It's about a 97. It's very nice. It's not quite up to the Clairvoyant, but it's still very, very good. If you like a slight kind of tartness to your IPA, you're going to love this. It's definitely better than the first batch, personally, I think. If you might have even preferred the first batch to this one, but this one's not as quite mouth puckering. So let me know if you get the second batch of this, the Hypnotist from MagicRock. Yeah, and that's it. Thanks for joining me. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, and thank you to all the recent new subscribers. I really do appreciate you subscribing to me. I'm amazed that people take their time out of their day to watch me just ramble on about beers. But and let us know if you've any of the beers that you've watched on the channel. Just let us know what if you've had it. Doesn't matter when it was, my first review or this one or whatever. Let us know. Thanks for watching then, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.